welcome to your favorite Saturday morning TV show. We call this Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Jude Duncan.
And I am Inu Safo. Find me across all social media platforms with the name Inu_S. And Jude, your handle?
At Mensa Duncan. Very simple. Very simple.
As always, the show is live and interactive, so you can send us those messages, those texts, those concerns, those comments to the WhatsApp number 0204-447-033. 0204-447-033, and we will read your messages here on the show. Alternatively, you can go on our social media platforms, #Breakfast Daily Weekend, and we will read your messages here on the show for you.
Yeah, right from our news review segment up until our sports promises to be very exciting, insightful, and interactive. So like Eno said, all of your messages are welcome. Eno,
we have CBO coming up. Are you excited?
Yeah. I was going to say it's in place to say a big thank you once again, right, to all who supported the This Is Ghana. Because I still get a lot of people ask me, when are you doing it again?
Next year.
For some reason, I think some message went out there that we are doing This Is Ghana again. And it's important we put it on record. It is rather the Agri-Fair. Right.
Yeah.
But
for now, we're doing CBO.
Yeah. But the upcoming one is CB, and that's for corporate organizations. So, I had someone reach out to me and say she's had the best sales since she started her entrepreneurship career at This Is Ghana.
Then she should bring us more money.
And up until now, people still call her. Right.
She's welcome.
Yeah, she
that
was
we're
really
able to
appreciative
give her
of
that
the
platform.
Yeah.
She's very welcome.
Yeah.
She's very, very welcome.
So the CBO is happening, right?
Yes, live in color at the Eden High Sports Complex next week, Saturday. Next week, Saturday, Eden High Sports Complex, 8:00 a.m. on the dot. City Business Olympics, live and in color. You must be a corporate organization. You haven't been out as a group. You haven't exercised. This is a place for you to come and show your prowess, your skills. Can you still play 5-a-side? Or is this 7-a-side football? Can you still play volleyball? If you were a basketball player in school, can you still do that? Do you have the wherewithal to, or even the capacity or capano to stand or to run?
Did you listen to Samens on Friday on the City Breakfast show?
I asked him that, Samens, did I hear you say that you'll be swimming? And he said he'll be the flag bearer of the swim team, and the aerobics he'll be leading from behind. So all those who want to join, and this year the aerobics are going to be like, it's not just going to be once, normally we do it once in the morning. But so I'm going to be intermittently, we'll be having aerobics, so it'll be fun.
So he said he'll lead the aerobics.
Yes, he will lead the aerobics from the back. How he's going to lead the aerobics from the back, I don't even understand it. But Samens will be leading the aerobics from the back. And he'll be the flag bearer of the swim team.
Sky calls him Papa Sam.
Papa Sam.
Major man.
Yes. So, it's going to be fun. Various companies compete against each other. They network. You may find a friend or 2 or 3 for life. The CEOs are present for the CEOs Challenge, which is one of the last contests that we have. It's always interesting, it's always fun. The lime and spoon, tug of war or peace, arm wrestling, the non-score games. It's an interesting one. CBO is always interesting.
It's important to add that for this year's edition, we are improving the experience, right? So there'll be other interesting things to watch out for. Like Eno said, the aerobic session this time is more, tailor-made, in the sense that it's a deliberate part of what we are doing to help people keep fit before the games. And of course, as a participant, you would have learned new ways of doing your own small, aerobics at home when you have to, especially as a corporate worker. And of course, there'll be the executive lounge. Is that what it's called?
Lounge.
The lounge.
The executive lounge, yeah.
So, where, of course,
the CEOs will
absolutely. So beyond the bragging rights,
centers as well. For your mind, not just the physical, but also your mind, There'll be blood pressure checks. You'll be, you can just go there and get a full checkup.
Yeah.
Especially for your mind, there'll be psychologists there as well, so that you may be exercising, but maybe physically or mentally you're not there, you're not present. There are lots of things happening, so there'll be psychologists. There'll be there to talk, counsel, see what's up, what's happening there. Maybe the stress is getting to you too much, and just exercising is not enough. So all of those things will be there. Wellness Center, live and in color at the City Business Olympics 2025. Yeah. Shout out to our partner, Side Hustle. So this is City 97.3 FM, Channel 1 TV in partnership with Side Hustle. Thank you so much. One of our amazing sponsors, UMB. And we're being supported by Bethel Logistics and Dampon Healthcare. Throughout the week, businesses have been on board seeing what that they're coming to surprise people. They're going to win. So we live to see. We definitely live to see. A good time to go into the papers, right?
I know. Yesterday in the newsroom, I heard some news.
What did you hear?
And the news, I've really never been the same again. When a newsroom went, they said in Damongo, a chief there has banned chichinga and kebab.
Ah.
I'm like, no, this is, it says chief bans kebab in Damongo over livestock theft. And I thought this is a really serious issue, and I'm wondering what residents there make of this particular story. If you listen to the chief, they've been stealing people's livestock too much. And when they steal it, they go open chichinga joints. Oh my God. Anyway, so that was an interesting story from yesterday. But it's also been a very busy news week. Of course, conversations around the deported 14 from US coming into Ghana, and that really famous interview with the Foreign Affairs Minister by Bernard on the Point of View show has got a lot of people talking, and issues around a planned protest by the MPP youth wing over what they describe as government harassment and intimidation. Also, was topical in the news. And Galamsey, I think for the past 3 weeks, the hot burner topic has probably got to be Galamsey.
Yeah, I think we need to sustain that conversation until government listens.
Yeah. So, big story here. Mahama's decision to accept US deportees reckless, and this on citynewsroom.com. Also here, resisting NDC's government's oppression is a national duty. That's coming from the MPP. CD slide. SEPA urges export diversification, fiscal discipline. Child Rights International demands justice in Winneba child abuse case. 9 suspects arraigned over violent attack at Dakuman. The great work Kufuor and I did will help us reclaim power in 2028. That's coming in from Nana Addo Dankwa Kufuor. Police arrest father after stepmother burns child's private part. Yeah. And Ghana ready to be UK's gateway to Africa under AFTA. That's coming in from our President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And over here, finally, Mahama has been speaking again as he says ECOWAS will engage Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Right, and in Lambusi, their Member of Parliament, Professor Titus Bayo, has awarded 42 tertiary students with scholarship. And First Lady Lordina Mahama to speak at UN prayer service for children.
Okay, I have The Spectator, your weekend companion. Some of the stories you'll find. Found at last, man 63 jailed for bread tricycle theft. Policy change is more effective when it's understood and embraced. Other stories you'll find on the front page. Peter and Kansa Wiafe, fashioning inclusivity with creativity and purpose. On the back of The Spectator Sports, 1 million Ghana cedis for the poor kids, and that's the Ghana Premier League. Isn't there a song like that? 1 million for your poor kids. Charlie, what you won't do for your club.
Yeah, that'd be EL.
Yes, and another story you'll find on the back page. Hohoi United host Young Apostles in maiden GPL action in Hohoi. If you come to the Mirror, Ghana's most popular weekend paper, farmer 42 jailed 6 months for burning daughter's palms. Asantemai mourns Nana Kunedu Yadam III. GNPC celebrates 4 decades of energy innovation impact. HIV rising in Obuasi, Takwa, Fantiakwa mining hubs. And the big story here, from stage to stool. And that's the story of Nana Nyakwa Brasika III, the Queen Mother of Manson Kwanta, formerly known as Lusika. She was a rapper back in the days. On the back page, the Mirror Sports, Gold Stars, Kotoko faced Stern Continental tests in Accra. I have Daily Graphic Weekend Special. The big story, Binyeri conflict, displaced persons at Solar Camp return home, hope to rebuild shattered lives. And parents frustrated over school placement challenges. On the back page of the Daily Graphic Sports today, in defense of Coach Otto Addo. Someone is defending him. Really? Okay. That's the story. What do you want to say?
I would say the person who is defending the coach, or they are not serious. They can't be serious.
Oh, wow.
And the newscenter.com, online portal run by the editor, Elvis Darkon. He's usually on Breakfast Daily with Anatu for weekdays. Big story here, but rather tragic as well. Father arrested after stepmother burns child's private part. Nanado speaking again, he says the legacy Kufuor and I built will help MPP win back power in 2028. Mahama pays tribute to the late Asante Hema. And I have so much to say about that funeral, right? The organization, the adherence to tradition, the rich display of culture, the national unity we saw, right? So across the political divide, you saw all representatives over there. And for me, it's the reverence residents in Ashanti give the Goldens to the Otiko.
Yeah.
Nobody was in town. And I listened to her face throughout. Everybody was complying.
Okay. You know the funny thing? So we were here and Sugar, she was like, it's Makoda. Like, why are they sleeping? And I'm like, but why are you also, what do you want to see that you are staying up? She's like, no, but it's something that, you never see. You want to witness how they do the procession. And I'm like, Nana says, go and sleep. She's like, we have rights and the Constitution. I'm like, go and do your Constitution in the Ashanti region and come and tell me what.
It's been topical on social media, but for me, I think we should pay more attention to, how this sorts of, it unites the country in a way, right?
Yeah.
You have a very, I don't want to say volatile, but of course, the political divide on the spectrum, it can. See, yesterday, for example, MPP in Accra, they were shouting, hey, you're harassing us, we'll come back, But with events like this, we see some level of unity, right? So, for example, former President Kufuor was there, Nanado was there, the president, and they all sit on the same podium, right? Yeah. At a point, even exchange pleasantries. And there are bravo people too, Charlie. So,
the display. Some don't come out unless for specific events such as these, and so it was interesting seeing them. I saw one with snails all over.
And the Tano River. Do you see the video?
Oh yes,
the Tano River's
wife. Yes.
So that's the wife. The lady is married to the Tano River.
Yes, that's the wife of the Tano River. I can't explain it, but that's the wife.
That's
how she walks into events.
By now, she's on Cowbank Teller.
That's what I'm saying on social media.
I don't know why that tweet racks me up by now. When she was like
entering, or
when she was, when she was in the moment, and it was interesting because you got a lot of people talking about her. Somebody on social media said, by now she be some Cowbank Teller.
But I won't put it far from it because those who serve in the palace,
like senior people,
I promise
right?
you that some of them work at KNUST, some of them are professors.
Yeah, I saw
some
one
of them
medical
are doctors.
doctor,
Yes.
one medical doctor who spoke to I think Hafiz, and he was like, yeah, sitting right in
Sitting in
front
front of the chiefs. Yeah.
So they revere culture.
Trust me.
Amazing.
Edu Swa, if you are in UN General Assembly, you come and sit down on the floor.
Somebody said the way the Tana River's wife was moving, it was in protest against Galamsey.
Hey,
Yeah,
if that's how, then that one we accept.
She was protesting what you have done to the husband, or those illegal miners have done to her husband.
Yeah. The husband's water, she can't even see him now. I'm sure when he appears to her, he's
so
brown.
all the rivers have spouses.
Apparently, they do.
We'll need a historian to talk us
to us through these things. And then, did you see the children who had the whites in their hair or some distinct feature on their skin?
They're
from Tepa.
I'm trying to remember what that condition is.
Vitiligo?
Yes, vitiligo.
Yes. So, but according to tradition they belong to Tepabani. So, apparently, if you go to Tepabani to ask for a child, he gives the child a distinct feature. So, either white in the hair or like some discoloration on the skin.
But we've seen a couple of children around who are.
But did their parents go to Tepabani to ask for the child? That's the question. Answer. Did their parents go to Tepabani to ask for the child? So I assume that back in the day, they didn't know what vitiligo was.
And they just assumed that.
And they assumed that once you have gone to the deity to ask for a child, and then your child comes with any of those things.
There's scientific evidence to prove that, it's
a condition.
condition.
You have to go and sit with the chief.
I have to go to Bantama.
You have to go to Tepa and explain that. There's something called vitiligo, and that is what maybe they have. But as for that, when you're going on your own, maybe Frema will accompany you, but you go alone and explain scientific evidence. Okay.
You talked about Cote Otoado, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes, so Ghana has moved 75th in the FIFA ranking and remains 14th in Africa. So at the time, we used to be second. Yeah, I think we've even been first before. In the world tour, in the 20th, we used to be a football nation.
And now we are what?
Until some people came. Right now, I don't even know. Right here. Probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you done with that website?
Finally, Digital Finance demands new deputy governor role at BOG.
Okay.
And that's, I think, an opinion piece.
All right.
Put out by the newscenter.com.
I'm on channel1newsonline.com. Our portal says, we shall resist oppressors' rule. MPP youth warn government. That's a line in our pledge. 9 arraigned over. It's our anthem, another pledge. Okay,
and
fine.
Help us to
resist oppressors' rule. And my forevermore. Okay, so the MPP youth are warning government. 9 arraigned over brutal assault on man at Dakuman. Seasonal demand, low forex inflows, driving city depreciation. Serpa is saying so. Will build on Kufuor and my record to win 2028. That's President Akufo-Addo. Father arrested after stepmother burns 3-year-old girl's private part. Other stories you'll find, Mahama urges UK businesses to use Ghana as AFCFTA trade hub. And other stories, sedentary lifestyles driving rising cases of diabetes, hypertension, cardiologists say so. That's why you have to come for CBO. In the central region, fire destroys 15-bedroom house at Gomoa Dominasi. 15 people hospitalized during Asantehima's funeral rites. Ambulance service says so. In Takrade, Galamsey activities disrupt municipal water supply. Generations unborn will speak of your grace. Unshakable service. Utumfo eulogizes Asantehima. Other stories, Mahama Cares assures replacement of broken down equipment at Kolebu. Education Ministry, well, this is an old story. We know that they've opened a CSSPS portal and parents are having a tough time, especially those who haven't had their children placed. But according to the Education Minister, all of them will be placed before October 18. That story is also here on Channel 1 News online.com. Talk on his removal has also been very rife in our news over the week. She wants an explanation for her removal from the bench. So talk on his removal and opportunity for Article 146 reform, and that's according to Van der Poy. Any other stories for us?
I know. I just want to delve into the.
Before you delve into the story, let me bring GhanaWeekend.com quickly. Daddy Lumba has asked me. Daddy Lumba has asked me to continue his legacy, Brother Sammy.
Charlie.
I'm sorry, viewers.
Charlie.
Daddy Lumba has asked me to continue his legacy, Brother Sammy says.
There was an old ad we used to play on Channel 1 TV involving the late Adekoka. It was a Breakfast Daily ad. And in that short snippet, the late Chairman Adekoka was saying that you have to be serious in this country. you have to stop playing ostriches and what? Stop playing ostriches and something.
This has given me
You
a good
have,
laugh.
you have to be serious.
Brother Sammy says that Lumba says Brother Sammy, must continue his legacy. No, it's like he has asked him to continue his legacy. All right. YouTube says it has paid creators more than 100 billion over the last 4 years. Charlie, we need to be wild and open YouTube channels. Charlie. Yeah. 100 billion in the last 4 years. Wow. Other stories you'll find on GhanaWeekend.com. Rising star Kiki Celine seeks fan support for upcoming single. A Sensation releases Love's Mirage EP featuring 5 soulful tracks. Yarti tells his story on powerful new EP, Tales of a Dreamer. Adwoa Safo honored as leader of Kantanka family. King Promise and Mr. Easy release captivating single, See What We've Done. And I saw snippets of that. It was very nice. Mercury, Lead and Cyanide are coming home. That's an interesting title.
Mercury, lead, and cyanide
are coming home, and there's a picture of Galamsey.
Yeah, they say we are being told that now even the contomere we are eating.
And the way I like contomere too.
Yeah.
Oh Lord have
Sorry,
mercy.
see, the Galamsey thing is serious, right? And for me, I'm so disappointed because I felt that the death of the 8th would have been a turning point, right? In that we would have used the anger, the pain, the anguish, the frustration, that characterized their really tragic death to say, see, we are coming after you people. But for some reason, it's like business as usual. And now they are telling us that they can't use 8 months to solve. Yeah, we know, but we heard on the campaign too as well. The the current foreign affairs minister at the time, Mankey, he had a 15 points too.
So they're saying that none of the 15 points will work. I remember that presser that he had different bottles from different rivers lined up.
I'll say he's still stuck with some of the things he said around it, right? Right. I just told us 1 week, like you rightly said. All of a sudden, they don't want to comment about a thing again. It hurts. It really, really hurts, right? And you would have thought that after all the flowery tributes, the flowery words and everything, would have seen some real action. But it's still the same word salad. Now, water treatment plants are shutting down.
Yeah.
And they are saying, oh, we are doing better than the previous administration. But in the previous administration, water treatment plants hadn't shut down.
That thing annoys me. Why are we comparing who brought what, who didn't do
shocking.
what did... You are in government now. Solve the situation. MPP is past and gone. You are NDC, you are in government now. Solve the situation. Stop comparing. Oh.
And it's for some reason...
It's frustrating.
They will take credit in the stabilization of the city, right?
Yeah.
As though that one, it wasn't an age-long problem. But Galamsey, that one is an age-long problem.
But you're throwing blame on someone else.
To say that, well, we are just 8 months in. But when it's something that appears to be
good,
positive, that one, it is us. We don't build countries like that.
Let's go into some of the
Child
stories.
Rights International demands justice in Winneba child abuse case. Bright Appiah, Executive Director of Child Rights International, has called for stricter and more consistent enforcement of laws surrounding the child abuse in Ghana, following the recent brutal abuse of a 3-year-old girl in Winneba. CityNewsroom.com is reporting. The story goes on to say that a child who had traveled to spend the holidays with her father suffered life-threatening injuries after her stepmother allegedly poured boiling water on her private part as punishment for bedwetting. The story goes on to say the suspect, identified only as Akaima, a Liberian national, remains at large, while the victim is undergoing urgent medical treatment at the Trauma and Specialist Hospital in Winneba. Mr. Appiah, reacting to the incident in an interview on City Eyewitness News on Friday, September 19, said the country must move beyond treating child abuse as a mere domestic issue and ensure that the perpetrators face justice. The story goes on to say he criticized the seeming lack of consistent legal follow-through in many child abuse cases, arguing that such inaction emboldens abusers. And you know, the story goes on and on and on. But I don't want to credit Child Rights International. Right? They've been very consistent when it comes to, you know, defending the rights of children and ensuring that, you know, their voice are heard. But this is tragic, right? And you know, we are being told that it involves foreign nationals too as well. Yeah. And we expect that the law, you know,
will take its course.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
It's sad, actually. Yesterday on Eyewitness, I think Samir Yafe interviewed another NGO, Challenging Heights, who is within that community. And he said he had visited the child in the hospital. And according to him, what he saw, it's tough. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Like, she probably needs like reconstructive surgery.
You have to be a psychopath to be able to do. Yeah.
To burn a child.
You are not
hot
normal.
Water. I mean, what could she have possibly done or said that would warrant hot water being
apparently
flamed at
it
her?
was she bedwetting.
Oh, Charlie.
You know, and those conditions. And see, those conditions, no, it's treatable. There are ways to go about it. Certainly not this, you know. And I saw the photos, very gory.
Oh, you've seen the photos?
I inadvertently, I saw it by mistake. I even lied to you. And I'm like, no, these people they have to serve jail. they have to lock them behind bars. You know, no reasonable human being does that.
There's another story here. It's similar to what we just read. A farmer, 42, he's been jailed 6 months for burning daughter's palms. A 42-year-old farmer, Edward Kobnesiedu, has been sentenced to 6 months, and this is in the Mirror. 6 months imprisonment by the Karachi District Court for burning the palms of his 5-year-old daughter with a red-hot stainless steel spoon. Asiedu, who pleaded guilty to causing harm, admitted committing the offense before the courts presided over by Eric Kwarteng. In delivering judgment, the judge noted that, bless me, he was constrained by the fact that the convict was the breadwinner of his 5 children and his Nigerian wife. The facts of the case is that the incident occurred on August 19 at Karachi Krum. Asiedu's wife, Mrs. Gifty Amake Asiedu, a trader, had brought 3 bowls of kinky and fried fish worth 10 cedis for her husband's supper. Hey, 3 bowls of kinky and fried fish for 10 cedis. We need to move there.
What region is that?
Karachi Krum is, let me see, probably the eastern region. It doesn't say, the story doesn't say. Karachi District Courts. Where would that be? Probably eastern region. But anyway, for her husband's supper and sent them home through their daughter. Upon receiving the meal, Asiedu asked for the fish. The girl admitted that she had eaten it, which angered him. He then placed a stainless steel spoon in the fire until it turned red hot and pressed it between the child's palms, claiming it was to correct her.
Unbelievable and unimaginable. Yeah, but yeah, life goes on.
Correct her.
You know, all of these people, and you see, even in the previous case, like, if you want to punish a child, of all the places, of all the places you can inflict pain, assuming you even want to be
What
a
are you trying to
monster.
talk?
Yeah, assuming you want to be a very terrible person and inflict pain. Of all the places.
The palm.
I know the MOU, you know, it happened in this same studio on Wednesday. The Foreign Affairs Minister and a black and Bernard Avle, you know, on point of view, Charlie, that thing, after I chop hot, he say, you know, they read judgment. Then, you know, they asked him that, do you know more law than the Attorney General? You know, so everybody is talking about it. You know, I heard Apostle Paul, you know Apostle Paul? Oh, Paul Adomotri.
Yeah.
He take the video, he do analysis. You know, it's been quite interesting. But other, you know, aside, I thought it was a really good interview with the Foreign Affairs Minister because he had been somebody who had been very vociferous in opposition on so many issues, from private jets to Galamsey to the protecting the public purse. I mean, he did quite an astounding job, you know. So for him to, you know, come on an interview like that in a time like this when Galamsey is topical, to face off and, you know, still talk about these issues, I think he deserves some credit, right? So, yeah, except that the MOU thing, no, some way. So anyway, Mohammed's decision to accept U.S. deportees reckless. That's coming in from Nana Boakye. The national organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Henry Nana Boakye, has criticized President John Dramani Mohammed's decision to accept West African deportees from the United States, describing it as reckless and a complete disregard for Ghana's constitution. The citynewsroom.com again is reporting. The Minister for Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, speaking on Point of View with Bernard Avle, explained that the arrangement with the U.S. to receive some West African deportees is guided by a memorandum of understanding, which he said does not require parliamentary ratification. His clarification followed criticism from the minority in Parliament, which accused the government of bypassing parliamentary approval in the decision to accept 14 deportees from the U.S. earlier this month. Speaking on Eyewitness News on Friday, September 19, 2025, Henry Nana Boakye argued that the president's decision to accept the detainees without parliamentary approval was unconstitutional and illegal. He likened the move to the infamous Gitmo 2 case of 2016, when the Supreme Court, was it 2016 or 2015? Anyway, when the Supreme Court ruled that the Mahama administration acted illegally by resettling 2 Guantanamo Bay detainees in Ghana without Parliament's approval under Article 75. So the story goes on and on and on. And the very famous Supreme Court decision by Madam Margaret Bamford, you know, came to the fore again, where if you look at the judgment, it was clear that whatever name you give that agreement between 2 states or between Ghana and another sovereign country, whether it's a treaty, whether it's an MOU, whether it's an agreement, whether it's whatever, it needs parliamentary approval. And for some people, this decision is particularly shocking, right? Because they feel like you have 2/3 in Parliament, right? You have an overwhelming majority in Parliament. So this should not even be a headache. And I've heard some, you know, parliamentary insiders say that it's not even really a difficult process like that, you know, going through the parliamentary ratification process. Sometimes it could even be a voice vote, right? So it's shocking that this matter will go to cabinet, as we are being told by the Foreign Affairs Minister. And, you know, if you look at these eminent people in cabinet, it didn't really come up that it needs to go through Parliament. And for some people, they feel like there are some other reasons why these deportees are coming, even though the Foreign Affairs Minister has been clear to tell us that there are no incentives whatsoever. It's not like we need or we are using this to pass backdoor to receive some grant or aid or anything of that sort. So clearly the minority are not happy. We saw that in the statement they released. Henry Nana Boakye says they are going back to the Supreme Court on this particular matter. And
they're going on a demonstration on Tuesday.
They're also going on a demonstration.
Yeah.
And we are being told that the foreign affairs minister tells us that when this one reaches a full level agreement, it will go to parliament, even though the 40 have already arrived. And 40 more are coming.
40 more are coming. We'll see.
God.
We'll see.
Yeah, so that's the big story with regards to the deportees.
Right. I wanted to do one more story, quickly mention. Do you know Lucika?
Do I know who?
Lucika.
Lucika. She's a musician, right?
Used to be.
Right now that she do.
She's a queen mother.
Hey.
She's Nana Nyakwa Brasika III, the queen mother of Manson Kwanta.
Is it possible like that?
As possible. Is it not possible? And those are pictures of her. I'm sure you've seen pictures of like this beautiful queen mother once in a while in the pictures.
But what song did she sing, sir?
I don't remember. But I remember she used to rap. And she also has a salon in the Ashanti region. I've frequented it a lot. She went to beauty school as well, so she's a beautician.
That's impressive.
Explains her, you know.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so the story is here in the Mirror for anybody who's interested in reading that. Right. That's our news review segment for you. When we come back, we have one of our favorite segments, What's Happening? Don't go away.
Yo, Green, you no go job. You look unhappy and seem to be in pain.
I have this long-standing boil at my anus and it keeps coming and going. I feel sick and so uncomfortable, bro.
Have you taken into consideration going to the hospital?
I've been to several hospitals and they keep telling me the same thing. They said it's anal fistula. I have to undergo a surgery. I'm scared I might not be able to hold my stool if I do this surgery.
Wait, have you considered seeing a proctologist?
Which one is that? But do we have proctologists in Ghana here?
Bro, we have a lot of them. They are being trained every time.
Where can I?
Ale. An anal fistula is an abnormal tract which connects the inner part of the anus to the skin around the anus. As long as this tract persists, there will be a recurring boil around the anus. A proctologist is the one credited with excellent outcomes of surgery of anal fistula. Laser and ligature anal fistula surgeries are the modern methods with very low recurrence rates.
Visit Mwintaba Hospital and Coloproctology Center today or call us. Mwintaba Hospital, First Ghana Colorectal Center, in to serve a peculiar health need.
Hey, the stage is set. Ghana, are you ready? From the 23rd to 28th September, the National Theatre comes alive again with the Ghana Theatre Festival 2025 under the theme showcasing the rich diversity of Ghanaian culture through the performing arts. Kicking off in grand style on Tuesday, September 23rd is an opening ceremony. The week-long festival will feature performances from the resident companies of the National Theatre, School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, and various senior high schools. Be part of a symposium to discuss the impact of taxation on the fortunes of the arts industry. Let us enjoy the captivating GR People by Efo Kojo Maugbe. And oh yes, the hilarious Run for Your Wife by Image Bureau and April Communications on Saturday and Sunday respectively. There will be loads of networking opportunities, 6 days of drama, dance, music, master classes, and many more. Dial *714*39# to purchase tickets for selected performances or visit www.nationaltheatre.gov.gh. You can also call 050-147-6357 or 0244-830-963 for further inquiries. Ghana Theatre Festival, a celebration of heritage.
Wake up in the morning feeling super fine. Don't got no time, yeah. Turn it up, I'ma strut my stuff. You see me walking on the block, can't get enough. Like, nobody can touch me. They wanna be like me, but I got no time to get up, get up, get up. Now let's go. We gotta move on up. We gotta move on up. We gotta move on up. We gotta
Play me for.
It's go time. We gotta move on up. on me. We gotta move on up. We gotta move on. Now let's go.
Beautiful. Wow.
Let's go.
Decent cross. Hoyland going for it. Out towards goal. That's a superb finish.
When it's go time to supercharge your hustle, make it go time for GoTV.
Now let's go.
Love it.
Our media landscape is at a turning point. The intersection of policy and technology demands a new roadmap. Join us for a landmark forum broadcasting at the crossroads, shaping Ghana's electronic media future. Theme: aligning policy, technology, and global best practices. We are bringing together the brightest minds to build a stronger, more resilient future for Ghana's electronic media. Register now at africamediabureau.com or call 0503 332 375. Secure your spot to shape what's next. A forum by Africa's Media Bureau, supported by the Ministry of Communication and Digital Technology. Media partners: Channel One TV and City 97.3 FM.
The City Business Olympics is back! It's all about team building, networking, and staying healthy. Which game will your company participate in this year? Is it 7-a-side football, volleyball, swimming, basketball, or sack race? Rally your teammates and get ready for action. Date: Saturday, September 27, 2025. Time: 8 a.m. Venue: Eden Heights Sports Complex. Call 0558-973-973 to register your company today. Let's keep fit, grow connections, and enjoy a day full of energy and excitement. The City Business Olympics 2025 is powered by City FM and Channel One TV in partnership with Side Hustle, and it's proudly sponsored by UMB Bank and supported by Bethel Logistics and Dampon Healthcare.
Welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel One TV with myself, Jude Duncan, and Eno Safo. Just going by the niche review segment, where we also touched on a few other issues, including that really famous Asante Hima burial. May her soul rest in peace. Eno, I wish we could talk a lot more about it, because I'm already getting some messages, around the funeral, and it's interesting to know that in our What's Happening segment, it would have been cool to talk about Asante Hima, only because I'm intrigued and really, fascinated
by the tradition and all
by
of
some of
that.
the traditions we saw there. Saw someone holding a live fowl and they cut off the head. Anyway.
With his teeth.
Charlie. Anyway, so that was something big that happened this week, but on to other issues.
CBO
Absolutely.
2025 is happening at the Eden Heights Sports Complex, Saturday 27th September 2025,
Okay.
8 a.m. bright and early. Oh, this is from last year when FEDCO, one of the people who attended was Shane Jama in our office. So, the CBO is powered by Channel One TV with support from 97.3 City FM. And this is Ghana's premier sporting event. Corporate sporting event.
Yeah.
Let me add that. And like I said, 27th September 2025 at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. So I don't know if there's still space for registration, but I'm still putting out the number so that just in case you haven't registered or you want to register, you can call and see if there's space for you. I can't guarantee. The number to call, 0558 973 973 to register for sporting discipline. So it could be soccer, 7-a-side, basketball, table tennis, volleyball, men and women, swimming, men and women, tug of war, men and women, lime and spoon, CEO's challenge, arm wrestling, amongst other things. And there's also non-squad on there. You just come and play Ludo and Dummy and
I heard
draw
colleagues
and
you
all
know,
of these
talk
things.
about the fact that someone asked if an outsider asked if they can just come and register as a person and compete in some of the sports. Like, no, she just going to tell your HR that, Charlie, come
Maybe
and
the
register.
HR is not budging.
You know,
Maybe it's not in their budget for the year, so maybe he wants to come on his own.
if you listen to all that there is, you stand to benefit from participating in, you know, programs like this.
CBO.
It should be on your budget because a healthy workforce is a very productive workforce.
That's true.
You know, so it's very important.
Yeah, so after you register, you make payment, and then you'll be a part of this year's CBO. Umpewe, now payday. And this year, we're also promising you a wellness center. So in that space or in that wellness center, you can go and get assessed medically. Your pressure will be checked. What else do they check? FB, your blood will be checked to see if you have high sugar level and other tests. I'm not a doctor. I just do a lot of their stories. So that you also get a mental assessment to see whether the stress is getting to you. And yes, so it promises to be fun. Samens will be leading the aerobics. So you don't want to miss that. That'll be a sight to behold. If you see Samens in all his glory.
Yeah.
He'll be leading aerobics, like he said, from the back. And so he'll be there with us. And then from there, he'll move to the pool to see what's happening in the pool. So it's going to be fun. If you're a company, call that number, 0558 973 973. I can't promise you that there are slots, but just call and find out. 0558 973 973. Eden Heights Sports Complex is the place to be. Shout out to our amazing sponsors and partner. Our partner, Side Hustle. And this year we're being sponsored by UMB Bank. Or the B is bank,
Yeah.
Or UMB.
Universal
Merchants Bank.
I'm not too sure. I think they changed the name to just become UMB.
UMB.
I'm not really
You're not
sure.
Okay. So they've been serving Ghana with SPEED, speed, since 1972. We're being supported by Bethel Logistics and Danpong Healthcare. Danpong Healthcare. Thank you so much to our amazing sponsors. If you want to sponsor, we would like sponsorship, so please come on board. The number is there, 0558 973 973.
Amazing. I know, and it's just important to mention that it's Ghana's premier sporting or corporate sporting event, right? So there's no bigger, corporate sporting event. It doesn't get better than this.
Of course
So
not.
you have to better.
You know how we do it now. I mean, you've seen how we did This Is Ghana. You've seen how we did the Agri Fair. You've seen how we did the food. Which one is it called? The food bazaar. Like, Charlie, just come and experience the City Business Olympics for yourself, so that you won't think that we are Casadodo. All right, we'll bring you excerpts of the CBO a bit later on. I mean, 2024 CBO is a bit later on. But moving on, we have The Black Star, the Teacher of Africa. So it's a musical stage play directed by Emmanuel Atogate. And it, 19th, 20th, and 21st September 2025, 6:45 p.m. each night at the University of Ghana Amphitheatre. Yes, and it's 300 Ghana cedis or 500 Ghana cedis, or 500 Ghana cedis for tickets. So 300 Ghana, 500 Ghana cedis for tickets. Go and watch The Black Star, the Teacher of Africa. I think this is the play that Segun Arinze came down to Ghana
Okay.
for.
He was on the chat show with Echo.
Yes. So
Yeah,
this is the play that Segun Arinze came to Ghana for. So this will be interesting. It's an Africa Arts Network event in collaboration with Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, and the title, The Black Star, the Teacher of Africa. So it's set in the newly independent nation of Songhai. That's the Black Star. Follows Teacher, a visionary leader striving to build a powerful, united Africa. But when his secret son, Sentra, becomes a voice of opposition, Teacher faces a devastating choice between personal love and revolutionary duty, blending African music, ritual, and drama. This bold musical questions the true cost of freedom, leadership, and sacrifice. So it ends on Sunday. Tickets are still available for 300 Ghana cedis and 500 Ghana cedis, 6:45 p.m. each night at the University of Ghana Amphitheatre.
Amazing. And moving on from this interesting stage play where we urge, if you have the time, just please be a part of it, right? Rocky Dauni, he's a part of the people who are giving the diplomatic
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Charlie, it's sport day.
Yeah.
It's sport day. So fresh from receiving a diplomatic passport, Rocky Dauni is live in Anomansa. So it's music, it's history, it's culture, it's arts. They are celebrating all of that and more at Mbofra Echim in Elmina. And it's just 200 cedis, right? I don't think it's a very expensive price to pay for the legend Rocky Rocky Dauni.
Nominated. Rocky Dauni.
So
live in performance.
So,
I really wish I could go.
Yeah, he's doing amazing. He's
It's
quietly
happening today,
doing
right?
amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
so it's
man.
happening in Achemansa, right? In
How
Mofra
far
Echinim in Elmina.
How far is Elmina from Accra?
2-3 hours.
I just want to see if
It's
can
2-3
drive.
hours if you leave at 5 a.m. It's like 5
But after
hours.
5 a.m. you can't guarantee.
If it's like 5 a.m. if you leave around 8 a.m. It's like probably 6,
Oh boy.
4,
the
4,
traffic on
5 hours
the
if you leave
Winneba
around
stretch.
10. Yeah, the traffic.
Oh man.
I believe at 5 a.m. you'll be fine.
Why don't we have
If
trains?
you leave at 4 a.m., you should be able to get there like 6:30.
Why don't we have trains?
I mean,
Duncan?
asking me this question.
Why don't we? You are close to the powers that be.
Me, I'm close to what? If you don't pay your tax to me, if you pay your tax to me.
Why don't we have
I have
trains as a
responses for
country?
you.
Like this would be so
Charlie,
simple to hop on the train, go
In
watch
Kumasi,
him and come
I
back.
saw a news report,
That-
right, and we are following up on it. I think in parts of Kumasi, one MC, ordered railway lines to be removed. Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Which MC is that?
I've forgotten. But his argument was that the
People have encroached.
yes, and the railway is that doesn't even serve purpose again, right? So it shows you the
But I don't
mindset.
think that's his call.
Yeah, but he's acting. He's the president's representative, right?
I know. So then we'll ask: is that the president's directive or it's his own? Like, in what capacity? Well,
I'll
anyway.
find our story and bring it out.
Please do.
So it shows you our mindset when it comes to people have said that, oh, we need a new national airliner.
We do
It's
need
a
a
place-
new national airline.
It's
I
a
was
place
talking-
of it's a place of pride, right? It's nice. Air Cote d'Ivoire, they have it.
and they're
British
coming to
Airways.
do Accra to Paris.
Yeah,
And we are here.
This. But I argue that we don't necessarily need a national airliner.
What do we
Between getting an airliner and fixing our railway system, I think
Our railway system should be top
yeah.
priority. I
Way
agree
higher
with
than
you.
that of
We could have sat on a railway, gone to watch Rocky Dauni,
and come back.
And come back. Sad.
So yeah.
So this is happening today, right? Saturday, 20th September.
Yeah.
9 p.m. sharp. I like the sharp at the end. I hope the sharp will be sharping. Not time 9 p.m. By the time you realize it's 4 a.m., they're now starting. So opening acts will come, and then Rocky will come around midnight there somewhere. Yeah, but I'm sure you know, as a Grammy-nominated artist, he'll give a stellar performance, and I really, really wish I could go. But hopefully he'll consider Accra and come and do well for us. That's Rocky Dawuni grand opening concert at Anomansa Beach Resort in Elmina. 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. at Imofred Chim in Elmina. That'll be fun.
Very, very fun. And so, you know.
All right.
There's also Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Reggae Festival.
Cho.
Happening today between 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. And it's happening at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, I want to believe. No, actually the Gold Coast Restaurant and Cocktail Bar behind the Accra Tourism Center in Cantonment. You know, I think that place got burnt. You know, that area, that was when they're burning.
Yeah, but they're back.
They're back.
Yeah, Rockswatch is back.
Yeah, amazing. So, Osaje for the artist performing, Osaje for Rasbumba, Kojo Kombolo, Konkara, Ja Vibes, Akle, Kojo Kombolo, I beg your pardon, Fred Kente, Jawi, Nana Into, the Nananom Band, and taking over band. I suspect my producer at this point.
The way she's excited.
The way she's moving, no.
The way Charlie.
Every week she brings us high grade. We need to bet it.
It's free entrance.
Yeah.
The producer will be there.
We need to bet the day. You have to bet it.
The way she was excited, like the minute they put this flyer on the screen and her excitement in her ears.
And she knows the artist.
Charlie, and can even pronounce their names and all of that.
Ja Vibes, Jawi.
Fred Kente.
And the MC is King Lagazi.
And then there's another one, Didi. Or it's the same person?
No, the Didi, no, it is the producer. It is Dede.
It is Dede. Oh, nice.
She can't put the Dede.
Because I call her Didi, so.
I'm telling you, it makes sense.
It makes sense, actually.
It makes sense why she knows all the names like that. So, yeah, guys, if you're a fan of reggae music, it's in honor of the legendary. People say he's arguably the greatest Ghanaian. Where do you start on it?
Please leave me out of this conversation. But I
top 3, right?
I agree.
That he's the greatest Ghanaian.
Top up there. He's in the top. But he's done amazing. I mean.
Yeah, so he is the greatest, right? You should have an opinion.
I said he's part of the top. He's done amazing.
Who else is part of the top?
Judanka, we are not having this conversation here. Before you come find
on
social media, I beg you.
I want you to
you can deal with issues on social media. Allow me to be in my corner, in my bubble.
To your chest.
I said Kwame Nkrumah is one of the greatest Ghanaians to have ever lived.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at what he's done for our country.
Top what?
I don't know any top something.
Top 3.
This is happening at the Gold Coast Restaurant and Cocktail Bar.
No, I think he's
behind
top 3,
the Accra
and he's probably
Tourism
not even
Center.
3.
So who's number 2 and number 3?
Oh, there are people there. See, my personal opinion, right? Somebody like Professor Frimpong Boateng, he is also very high up there. Probably top 5. Sometimes we think most influential or the greatest, right, should be somebody who's doing politics. Not necessarily. You know, so he's there. And Asamoah, oh, Charlie, to your back on or no. No, the guy united the whole country.
The Kwame Nkrumah
also
Memorial Reggae Festival.
Sport the penalty. Yeah.
It's at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
to 12 a.m. at the Gold Coast Restaurant and Cocktail Bar.
Yeah.
So go and see Ras Bumba and Kojo Kombolo and all of those artists performing in honor of Kwame Nkrumah.
Amazing. And
it's tomorrow that's his birthday, right? And then the holiday has been moved to Monday.
Yeah, Charlie, imagine having a holiday because it's your birthday. No, he's the greatest. No, he is the greatest. Forget everybody. Anyway, so the Festac Festival, right?
Yeah.
The heartbeat of Accra is set to roar in Accra again. The heartbeat of Africa is set to roar in Accra. And this is the world's Black and African Festival of Arts and Culture. Renaissance Festival is here. They have a beautiful, beautiful artwork on the screen.
Is that a mask?
I want to believe so.
Yeah, that's a very interesting mask. World's Black and African Festival of Arts and Culture. And it's happening Accra, Ghana, but where exactly? September 21st to 27th, so it starts tomorrow. And I see Black Star experience this, so that means it's part of the Black Star.
Yeah, and even the Ghana Tourism
Authority. As well as the our coat of arms, right?
Yes, that'll probably be the tourism ministry.
Interesting. So, African Festival of Arts and Culture, I assume there'll be a lot of dance, music, arts, crafts, and things to buy. Some of our kente, smokes, artifacts, etc. Yeah, should be interesting. All right, I think it's time to bring CBO, excerpts of CBO, so that we can whet your appetite in anticipation of what's going to happen on Saturday. Enjoy.
We are live at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. It's a City Business Olympic 2024 edition, and the warm-up sessions are happening. The companies are settling in. They're getting themselves ready. It's going to be a long day of intense competition. So behind me, you can see several tents here. If I walk around, you can find some companies. So for example, our sponsor Eden Heights is right here to my right. I don't know if the camera can capture that. And then you have all kinds of companies behind me. Our sponsors are here. Lots of the companies. I can see Unicom Chemists there and a host of companies. Now, if you decide to go down to where the warm-ups are taking place, and just pardon me a bit, there are so many people crisscrossing my steps, but I'll be doing this with two of my very good friends from the Channel 1 Sports Desk. Bernard Abekuoche is here, and the Gapstar, Gabby Ofer, is also here. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. After weeks of doing the reports and speaking to the companies, and the companies telling us all the things they will do, it comes down to this. It's actually D-Day, or Judgment Day, if you like, if you're a company and you are taking part in the City Business Olympics.
Yeah, so I mean, after all the chatter, after all the noise, after all the Jama session we saw at our promises at Channel 1 TV, especially with what I can recall with GCB, they were the last corporate entity to have their Jama session in there. Now the talking has to be done here. It has to be done on this turf, and clearly I think things have gone so well. We started in the morning with the aerobic session. Just come and shake it off. You know, with the aerobic session, I was just telling Bernard something that if you are doing it and you don't take care, you can actually tear your muscle. and when the games themselves start, then you're unable to compete in the various sporting disciplines. So I think I'm really impressed with what I've seen.
I see. Bernard, what we've witnessed so far, lots of the events have already begun. 7 aside, because we have a lot, we are still doing eliminators. But what have you witnessed so far since we started?
I mean, brilliant strength shown by the women in arm wrestling has been solid. I mean, I watched Gassem and I'm like, wow, is that a woman? I should be rehearsing. I should try and train my muscles and what have you. I mean, they've been strong. I mean, Gabby spoke about Ghana GCB. I mean, the other companies have also come in very strong, you know, this time around. They've shown a bit of grit. For example, in swimming, there was a stand competition in there. I mean, I saw Goyle coming up top, and they showed that, you know, they meant it, and they were ready for this business. Of course, it's the City Business Olympics, and they are ready for the business. And I mean, it has been interesting. I mean, if you take a glance at the various disciplines happening, they are putting themselves into it.
I think it's important to mention our sponsors, and I see we have Better Logistics, who are experts in logistics. And then we've got Piva Beverages, producers of the wonderful range of Piva drinks, Piva Cola, Piva Tangy, Piva Orange as well. And then you have Blue Jeans Energy Drink. Yeah. And then the luckiest.
Bernard has already sipped on some Piva beverages, and he's looking fly already. I mean, you need to have a lot of energy to try and see out today. Today, you know, everything will happen today.
This is the City Business Olympics, and you are watching us live on Channel 1 TV. We are live at the Eden Heights Sports Complex in Weija, behind the West Hills Mall. It's a day of intense competition.
among some of Ghana's biggest companies. Even the medium-sized and small ones are all here competing. It's literally their day out in the sun. They are there to enjoy themselves. They are here to have fun. They are here to make new friends, and they are here to compete. And Nathan, on the screens is the sport you love. Tug of war. Tug of war is happening. It's the women's. On your screen, though, we are about to get underway. Another contest in the women's tug of war. And there we go. Gassem. They are the ones facing the screen. And they are pulling their opponents. Gassem versus Ghana Publishing. Gassem are absolutely wiping the floor.
The nation's builder.
Ghana
the nation's builder.
You're still watching the City Business Olympics here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex, which are behind the West Hills Mall. If you can't join us. It's a wonderful sporting facility.
Yeah, so that's the volleyball.
Yes, on our screens, what do we have?
Stage still ongoing. That's Margins Group taking on Aya Data.
Margins taking on Aya Data. Yes. Aya Data in the black, Margins in the white shirts. So what's that?
Yeah, so the Jama session on your screen.
If it is also a discipline, it is what I'll be interested in.
This is spiritual.
I tell you what.
This is spiritual, Abi.
I'll tell you what.
This is spiritual. Even if you're not a fan of Jama, when you're in there, there's this thing that catches you. Goosebumps.
Yeah, it's a feeling.
You have to join the morale.
You have to certainly be in it.
And I like it.
All right, we'll get you that, but quickly. The game starts. Possession is lost. And it's a foul. And we move. Ball's cross the halfway line. Touch pass there. Down the baseline. Will the player go out? No, he doesn't. Shot from deep. Rims in and out. It's a near basket, isn't it? And the team in black. We'll get you their names in a bit there, but they've crossed the halfway line. But touch pass. And the last touch went off. Ball on top of the key. In possession. Driving into the area. Lets it go. Shot off the backboard. It doesn't go in. Fast break for the team in Flores. And what can they do? Touch pass into the area. Ball block. Referee calls the foul. Team in Flores, and they go to the line. First attempt is off. He gets to shoot 2 for a foul on a shooting attempt. Ball gets back. Player in bib number 12 steadies himself, lets it go, and sinks that. Hey, wind it. I'm gonna let the blood shine now. Rico, that we all enjoy this beauty. We are still here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex, and it is the City Business Olympics 2024. I am Bernard Abekodre, and I'm here with
Gabby Affair, and it's electric. It is electric. It is electric. It is spiritual. It is infectious. describe it in the Jama session, the 2024 Business Olympics. The 2024 Business Olympics, over 60 companies, 6-0, over 60 companies have gathered. The Jama session is still ongoing. It is very big. It is very big. The City Business Olympics 2024, of course.
And there you have it in your picture. The guys are heated up. They're enjoying themselves. They are having a moment of their lifetime. And the Jama just can't stop. But watch it. Keep your focus just on the CEO's challenge. You can see a ball in there. The target is in there. Can she hit it? She does it slow. The ball grinds. And oh, smartness. The final is still on. The luckiest in white, Persol in blue. The luckiest trying to create an opportunity. They get into the area. The return pass is wrong. Goes straight into Persol's goalkeeper's hands. He plays it out quickly. Persol in possession in the middle of the park. They play the free kick very quickly. But the referee says no. Ball was in motion. Oh, where is the ball? A free kick, I guess. The free kick is in a good position, provided Persol can take advantage. Absolutely, I realize that they're all shooting at a distance, and you watch that. Yeah. He balloons the ball from a distance, thinking that the goalkeeper might just be caught off that.
Go in, mama, ready, go in, mama. The guy Johnny Wapa, ready, go in, mama. Yeah, boys, a cope, or a tea on your second. Therefore, I am fanchiche. Therefore, I am fanchiche. I'm a go, my yammy. Drop my baby, I am a do, I am a do. Not drop my baby, I'm a go, my yammy. Drop my baby, I am a do, I am a do. Not drop my baby, I am a do. I drop my baby, I'm in Paluta, yeah. I drop my baby, I'm my baby, I am it, on top of baby, I am it down, oh, I am it down. One bed disika, one bed yakumau. Oh, Sissy Fiani, oh, Sissy Fiani, checking the personality. Oh, one the money, no semen in a man. Namose, my kuntai, namose, namose, you, namose. My kuntai, namose, na semen in a man. Namose, my kuntai, namose, namose, you, namose. My kuntai, namose. I'm a woman, yeah, my baby, I am a do, on top of baby, I'm a woman, yeah, drop my baby, I am a do, on top of baby, I'm a do. On top of baby, I'm in Paluta, yeah. On top of baby, I'm a woman, yeah, drop my baby, I am a do, on top of baby, I'm a do. Johnny Wapa, ready, go, mama. Yeah, boys, a cope, or a tea on your second. Therefore, I am fanchiche. Therefore, I am fanchiche. I'm a go, my yammy. Drop my baby, I am a do, on top of baby, I'm a go, my yammy. Drop my baby, I am a do, on top of baby, I'm a do. On top of baby, I'm in Paluta, yeah. On top of baby, I'm a woman, yeah. Drop my baby, I am a do. On top of baby, I am a do. I am a down, oh, I am a down. One bed disika we one bed yakumau. Oh sisi fiani, oh sisi fiani.
Yeah, it's building up. It is building up. Oh, they're already on the podium. Nathan, they are already on the podium. What is happening? They are already 9 medals and 22 points, Nathan, and it's GCB retaining the title again, unprecedented.
I tell you, it didn't work.
GCB.
They didn't. All the competitions that
GCB
companies brought.
Oh my goodness.
Never materialized. they were focused. They had a drink.
GCB.
They knew the disciplines that they wanted to win in, and they just did it.
GCB.
And what a moment it was just a year ago, and hopefully we'll be reliving that and more at this year's City Business Olympics happening at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. Like we said, it's Ghana's premier corporate sporting event, and you don't want to miss out. A few slots are available if you want to register to be a part of this amazing event. But I'll come back and continue the show, Breakfast Daily Weekend, with myself, Jude Duncan, and Eno Safo. Joining us in studio now is Salom, the Dream Maker. Salom, good morning and welcome to Breakfast Daily Weekend.
Good morning.
Are you planning on bringing Asento? No, you have to bring Asento.
Would you partake with us? Maybe if only you would join our team.
I'm tired because of my
if
role
only you
here.
would join
If I'll
my
join
team,
your team,
yes, we'll come.
I'll ask Samuel so that you can loan me to
Samuel, where are you?
Asento.
Samuel, where are you?
So that I lead the sports anyway. Yeah, so amazing. Today we're discussing a conversation that's had on the show before.
Yes.
Decluttering your personal space.
Yeah.
Decluttering, right?
Yeah.
Because I think I remember you saying the last time that if a space is cluttered, you can't even think properly. You know, so we'll continue from where we left off yesterday. Maybe you can remind us why is it very important to have a neatly organized space. I mean,
well, like you said, this is actually part of the conversation we've been having for the past weeks now. But maybe I would want to ask a question rather. Why is it difficult for you to keep your space
my space is organized.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
what is preventing you?
My space.
Because I'm picturing. I don't want to picture something else.
My space is organized.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I know. I think that people, we live in a very fast-paced world right now. Everything is like, so what? Fast internet, fast food, literally. You know, everything has to be like, so people don't have time for themselves.
Why? Why is that so? Why? Well, on one side, I think I get you. People don't have time for themselves anymore, especially in the urban spaces.
Work, family, juggling. So, for example, imagine you have a family, you have a demanding job, you have responsibilities at church, you have responsibilities with a family, then you have to come back home to like children and a husband.
But I also feel like we can make all the excuses to not arrange our spaces.
Exactly.
So it has to be a conscious effort, like you said the last time, and a habit learned that if I pick this from here and I'm done using it, I return it to that spot so that at least...
It's easier said than done.
It's not easy. Well, I think, you see, anything that's hard to do, human beings will find one way or the other, find an excuse for it. I mean, even if people were to find an excuse for sleeping, they would have even yes. And I know people even avoid sleeping. It's going to the night and sleep, but they will still prefer to work in the night.
Yeah.
One of my favorite John Maxwell quotes, right? He actually said that clutter is anything that stands between you, your goal, and the life you want to be living.
Exactly.
And I resonate with it so much. And Bernard Abler also says something around our mind being a garden, right? So what you allow in there is what grows, and it reflects on the outside.
Exactly.
So you need to be mindful of what you bring into your spaces or what you consume mentally, right? And you can extend that to say what you bring into your spaces. I want you to, today we're discussing practical steps, right?
Yeah.
I'll be very grateful if you could be able to like itemize it. So number 1, do this. Number 2, don't do this. Number 3, have this, to make it more,
I get you. So all the quotes you were mentioning actually brought my mind back to one thing. On one side, please take note that when we mention clutter, we are not only referring to the physical items you see. I mean, yes, there are clutter in the mind, clutter in people's productive spaces, clutter even in your life. There are some people who find it difficult even organizing their life, organizing their time, their calendar. That is all another type of clutter. Did you get it? So it goes back, down to say that clutter actually brings disorganization. When you have a lot of clutter around you, you are disorganized most of the time. It becomes very difficult for you to stay focused. It becomes very difficult either in the mind or wherever or physically. Clutter actually steals your time. Tell me if I'm lying. Imagine on Monday morning you're going to work, you're looking for that white shirt to wear, and you have to actually bring down every item in the wardrobe because of that white shirt. It takes your time. It makes you disorganized, actually. Sometimes it even stresses you. It even stresses you. I don't want to also believe that there are some people who just like clutter.
So people thrive on clutter. Like if you're going to arrange their space, they'll fight you.
The next morning, you come back and meet it as it was, yes. Maybe I think it's just a habit. Probably the intention is not to stay cluttered, but the habit is just, there are people who just like hoarding things. They just like keeping things for the sake of it. I went here and they gave it to me and I don't want to throw it away. Then it turns into emotions. Yes. And that's another aspect of it. Mostly one of the common reasons why clutter actually builds up. Usually it's either lack of proper storage, lack of the best type of storage, or the skill or the habit to keep it. Do you get it? Maybe you have the storage, all the proper options, but then now, I remember I mentioned the last time that, organizing is actually a habit you have to develop, or a skill you have to learn. You have to take your time and learn. So it's either they have the space, but they just don't know how to go about it. Do you get it? And then sometimes the aspect of emotions, attachment, addiction, yes, they are just attached to this particular book that I haven't even opened it for years now, but I still just want to keep it there.
Yeah.
Do you get it? I still just want to keep it there. This particular TV, my father bought it for me. You don't use it, but you still...
It's still there.
Yes, it's still there. Then you keep adding and adding and adding and adding, and then it starts actually getting in the way of your daily life. You see, that is where the problem comes in, when it becomes an addiction. When you get to the point of emotional attachment to those things, now getting rid of it becomes difficult. Because decluttering actually means you have to get rid of some of the things that are unnecessary. You get it? You have to be ready to get rid of some of the things that you don't need, things you don't use.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So if you're finding it difficult detaching from it, then that is the problem. That is where the problem lies. If it's just about the habits, you can learn it, but that also takes time. Yes, that also takes time. So maybe we'll build solutions around these three. Either it's a storage problem, or it's just a habit or the skill you need, or the emotional attachment. Yes, where do you fall? Where
do I fall?
Yes.
I think it's
all
the
those perfume boxes.
Can you imagine? Like you won't use the box. Like I know I don't need the box. I can take it out.
The box is so nice.
But it's not the niceness. I think I just like to see them in the box.
In the box.
And so they're in the box.
Yeah.
And so box, let me find your hair. I have my AirPod box.
Even phone,
in a
even
wardrobe.
phone boxes.
A lot of people, are attached to keeping. I know somebody, for example, who has like receipts from.
Oh Lord.
anything you can imagine.
Hey.
He's paid for. He probably has a receipt.
Or could you taxes?
Well,
I have no idea.
My father used to keep
Need
those.
it for
My father
anything.
used to be
Some
like
of them
that,
are
but
even faded. You can't really see what's on it, but he keeps them anyway.
He just like keeping records. My dad used to be like,
There are
he's
people
a
like
teacher.
that.
He's a teacher, so he just likes
Oh, I
keeping
can
records.
imagine.
He's the kind of person, if you come to his studio, his study room right now, everybody's reports from primary school is
He
still
has
intact.
it. Oh, that's my mom. I remember a friend's dad has books where during elections he'll sit by the TV or the radio, and then any results that comes in, he'll write it. He still has them.
Hey,
I tell you.
Wow.
That's a good archive that
Anyway.
probably a station can go and pay.
Anyway, so I mean, yes, emotions or storage or it's just a habit. Jude, where do you fall?
In terms of?
Are you, what is your problem? Is it your emotional attachment? Or the habits? Or it's just storage you don't have?
You say I'm blaming my own trumpet. But
no, blow it for us. We want to hear.
He said he's very organized.
Yeah, my space is quite organized.
Okay. Let's hope
May
so.
I blame it on emotions, one, and then storage? I don't know whether the clothes are more than the storage, but the storage is not enough. That I can boldly say.
Anyway, the storage is not enough.
Big wardrobe.
The storage is not enough, but well, going forward, one thing I would want to actually hit on, right, when you are trying to solve all these issues, most of the time, one thing you want to understand is that clutter and organizing is actually a personal thing, right? It's something you actually have to dig deep inside you and then actually discover.
And it's so the dynamics, you need to see a psychologist and things all.
No, sometimes it gets to that point, yes.
Okay.
Sometimes it gets to that point. You know, everybody has their own way of organizing things, their own way of planning, their own way of actually controlling. Because clutter, to be able to deal with it, you need to be able to have control over it. You get it? And sometimes one thing the psychologists and the professional organizers would advise is, one, you know your threshold, the amount of things you can easily control around you. Do you get it? So you were mentioning you don't know whether it is the clothes that are many or the wardrobe. it's either you have enough wardrobe space, but you just have too many things. It could be. It could be. When it gets that way, it becomes difficult for you to control it. It becomes so, it's either get rid of those ones out. I told you the other time, since January to now, if you haven't touched it, you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Yes. If you haven't touched it, let's take that to all the other parts of the house.
See, the thing is that what if you need it in December?
You won't.
You're always waiting for, and even with clothes, right?
That is where
you're
it starts from.
always waiting for like
That's where, exactly. That's where it starts from.
There are times where you actually need them.
Don't worry, when the time comes, you'll get one.
You get one.
You don't have money for, and
You
that
won't.
same thing is not there.
That is the whole thing. That is where it starts from. No, I'll need it. One day I'll definitely need it.
And my mom has
And
this.
the one day never comes.
My mom has this like bag full of bed sheets, right? I'm like, is it like you? I said, when? You know, sometimes I won't want to sleep with like you can't like.
If you're able to control it, manage it, and properly organize it well enough, that's fine.
Just
that's
keep
fine.
it.
But then the problems start coming up when you're either putting them all over the place. Because you see, if it comes to habits, one, try and deal with the habit of, if you have enough storage, when you pick that item, make sure you take it back where you took it. You get it? That is, most people don't have that control. I took the sugar from the shelf, I finished preparing tea, and then I leave it here. Then the next moment, water bottle, you leave it there. Another moment, milk. Do you get it? Before you realize
that space is cluttered.
It takes the same thing to the kitchen. You don't make enough space for spices. And then the smaller appliances, I think some weeks back we spoke about them. You'll be needing a blender to blend whatever right now. When you finish, let me just leave it here. Then the next moment, the toaster. Another moment, bottles of spices. Before you realize the entire counter spaces, you see, if you have the space, if you have the storage for them, make sure when I finish eating it, I'm taking it back where I picked it. Build that habit. It will be difficult, but I mean, build that habit.
Conscious effort.
Exactly. Let me take it back where I took it. Nothing on my table. nothing on my counter, nothing on my whatever. Build that habit of taking it back wherever you picked it. Another thing is make sure everything you have has its own space. Make sure everything you have has its own space. If you don't have that space, that is when you start using any empty surface you see. You make it a storage space.
Yeah.
You get it. And then once 1, 2, 3, it becomes, you get it.
Yeah.
So let us start from there. Let's build that habit. Let's build that habit. Another thing is when you are buying, remember, this thing I am buying, especially if you have enough already, this thing I am buying. Anytime I buy one item, another one has to go. Another one has to go.
Again. It's easier
No,
said
please,
than
please.
done.
please, no. If you start like that, I mean,
Gradually.
exactly. If not, because I'm very sure if I come to your
They
wardrobe,
say it takes
I'll
21 days to build a habit, right?
Yes.
So,
It takes 21 days
Yes.
to build a habit.
yeah.
if I come to your wardrobe right now, I'm sure I'll see plenty T-shirts. Some you've never even worn for like a long time.
What's
But
the
you
most
keep
common
buying
thing
T-shirts.
in my wardrobe?
T-shirts or socks
Probably.
or trousers or
Probably a t-shirt. Even though I don't wear them as often anymore.
Because half of your time is spent here.
You see?
In
you see,
shirts.
Wow.
the next time you're buying another T-shirt, make sure another one is going out.
That'll be hard.
That'll be hard, right? Why? Why is it going to be hard?
But I know it's quite profound. Eno says that if you want to build a habit, you do it in 21 days.
Yes, give yourself that time. Mostly,
So
you need to
21
practice and
continuous
practice.
days.
Yes.
If you break it, that's it.
Yeah.
You can change what kind of habit.
Any
kind.
Any. Start with the
Wow.
basics. Yes. Make sure you stay consistent.
How
for
about
20
character?
Character
Nah,
is
I
different.
can't help.
I need some people to change their characters.
What kind of character?
Obusubanenye.
What kind of
Enye,
character?
nye, nye,
What
nye,
kind of
nye, nye.
character?
Why else would I not call
Anyway.
Oh, Obusubani, okay. You
Well,
can,
you see, in your opinion.
I'm livable.
You are livable.
Yeah,
so that means it's
if you
not-
can't go on with me, I'm probably a wizard or a witch.
Wow.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Maybe there's something.
I think so.
Anyway. So that T-shirt, like I'm saying, the next time you think of buying another T-shirt, you should by then actually thought of that one you are having to use for a long time now. That one is going out.
Okay.
If possible, also try and develop the habit of probably a dedicated bag or box, or anytime you think you don't need this thing, just put it inside. Anytime you think you don't need this thing, either in your wardrobe, in the kitchen area, or wherever, you get it. Develop that habit of always, because being a minimalist for me that's one of the things that has really helped me a lot. I'm always trying to avoid to having too many things around me. Having too many things around me. This thing, I really have that emotion, but go. Go. I would keep it away from
Did
my.
you develop this habit? Or have you always been
Not really.
a minimalist?
Not really. I think it's something I developed growing up after university. I started this whole interior design and minimalist decor, minimalist design. So that really has probably, helped. Yeah, it helped us. The table is for actually putting glasses on it. Avoid putting books and all over everything else on there. You get it? It's supposed to help you when you have a phone, when you have a glass, when you have whatever.
So everything must have a place. A designated place.
Thank you.
And when you pick it from there, put it
Take it back where you took it.
And then, yeah, some
I know, you start thinking, I'm in a hurry. Oh, when I come back,
I want to come back, I'll
then
put
you
it
forget. Then you forget. You see, if you see these pictures, for instance, learn how to use tools and equipment that will help you stay organized. The picture the previous picture here was showing a tray with some organized items in them. That's one of the easiest in every aspect. Trays, we know, have always been used to serve food, right? Now, when you're decorating, when you're organizing, those are some of the easiest tools you can actually bring on board. Decorative trays.
Yeah.
If you think your coffee table has too many items, bring a tray and use the tray to organize them. You get it? So the tray actually makes it look like a whole instead of too many items split on a table. You get it? So in the bathroom, you have tea roll, you have a candle, you have this, you have this. Instead of scattering them all over the place, bring a decorative tray and then arrange them on it and then put it
How
somewhere.
important is labeling in all of this?
That's also another aspect. The last time I think I highlighted the idea of using transparent containers and jars to organize. It makes it look very minimal, and yes. Now the issue is some items in the home usually look similar. Some of the items you pour in containers and jars, like sugar, flour, salt, I mean, if you don't take care, you might easily mix them up. That is where the idea of labeling comes in.
Right.
So if you have too many things that look similar, same color, same texture, same whatever, again, especially if you have kids around, it goes a long way to help for easy identification. So you don't go and use salt instead of sugar because we're in a hurry.
Yeah.
You get it? So for easy identification, you might want to, again, when you have kids around, you might want to, yes.
Detergents.
Yes, detergents.
Water.
This is salt, this is flour, this is flour, not baking soda, this is soda, not flour. You get it? These are all items that look very, very closely, yes. Yeah. The least thing you might actually mix them up. Yeah. Anyway, another thing I would want to hit on, again, decluttering and organizing your space should be a habit, should be a lifestyle. You see, most of the time people see it as a one-time project. I have to declutter my home now, today or this week. I have to. Do you get it? Yeah. When you see it that way, if you take it as a lifestyle, rather, it becomes like a going habit. Every day you are doing it. Every now and then you are tackling it. Every now and then you are. But if you see it as a project, rather, this Saturday I have to declutter. I have to organize my home. After Saturday it ends there. Do you get it? And then you go back to another recycling. After Saturday, decluttering, Monday, but before you realize, everything comes back. Then you set another time.
I'm guilty.
Then
Monday
you said
to Friday, the outfits I wear, if I don't put them in my my laundry bin, they end up on a chair in my room. And then
take out that chair.
So that weekend,
take out that chair.
I'll now fold like I'll just put them in the laundry. I'm like, why don't I just put them in the laundry basket in the first place?
I used to have a sofa like that in the bedroom. I've taken away the
sofa.
So there's nowhere to put
it.
Yes, there's nowhere to put it. It's either on the bed or in the wardrobe. And I won't put it on the bed too.
Yeah, because you've already worn it.
Exactly.
All the germs and
stuff. Take away that chair.
Take away the chair. Okay. Noted.
Take away that chair. Don't see it as a project. Make it like a lifestyle.
A lifestyle.
Yes, every day dedicate a portion of your time to, let me make sure this thing is off before I leave for work. Let me make, when I return, before I sleep, let me make sure everything is looking neat before I go back to bed. To get it.
Someone wants to ask, where'd you buy, these acrylic things that you see, the nice wicker baskets?
And like all of those containers and stuff,
yes,
right?
It can help you declutter your space.
Those are all over on the market. Go to the supermarkets, you'll see them there. Go to them. If you are more of a basket person, these things are all around the streets. You get, except that sometimes people haven't thought of using them for some of these. They see a basket as only for carrying food. You get make good use of, be open to other options. That's another thing. Be open. I mean, even in decor, designing, don't be so much focused on one thing. Be open. Try other methods. If you're a basket person, what else can I use a basket to do? Use it for laundry basket. Use it to organize. Use it as a tray. Use it to whatever. You get it. Go to the supermarkets. Almost all the supermarkets, I mean, Orca, Palace, wherever, they all have some of these things, except that you haven't thought of them. Yes, that's why you don't really see them. You haven't thought of using those things as well. The trays are a lot of them. Glass jars, glass containers. Some of them you might see them as a flower vase. You can use it for other stuff. You get it. Anyway, so declutter. Buy any one item you're buying. Make sure another thing is going.
I like your theory on 1 in, 1 out.
1 in, 1 out.
Also the importance of labeling.
Labeling,
right?
Yes.
And there's also
make it a lifestyle, not just a project.
Right.
Not just a project.
It was supposed to be a show about decluttering, but you're already judging us on.
I'm not judging.
That's okay.
I only asked you how many t-shirts do you have, and you yourself answered.
Sometimes you need a little bit of that, so it's important. So you have to watch your purchases.
Watch, yes.
One in, one out.
One in,
if
one
you are
out.
buying or you are replacing, one
Yes.
has to go.
Yes.
You could either give it to charity or give it to somebody who's
Give
in
to
more need of
somebody
it.
who's in need of
Then
it.
you label, right?
Label.
And find nice containers to place
Containers,
stuff in.
trays, yes. Storage options. I mean, if you don't necessarily have to go and build a new wardrobe or build new shelves. Sometimes all you need is some of these small tools to help you stay organized. Yeah, stay organized.
Wow. Amazing.
Mm.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Salom, the dream maker. She brings dreams to life.
Dreams
and
happen.
she runs Acento Projects, right?
Projects. Yes.
Yeah, amazing.
Yes.
Where can we find Acento Projects if we need your
Adrian-Gano.
service?
Come to our office at Adrian-Gano or just call us on 020-888-2722.
Amazing.
020-888-2722 or just search us on social media, Acento Projects.
Thank you so much. You heard it for yourself. Acento Projects is live on all social media platforms. Edo.
All right. Thank you so much, Salom.
I'll come and do an inspection.
Hey,
Yes.
to see whether I'm not just listening.
Yes.
It's not entering one ear and going out the other. Sure. We'll see that. We'll be back after this break. Don't go away.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first president, was born on the 21st of September 1909. Wonder Space has a short documentary on Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The documentary is situated at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. It will be aired on Kwame Nkrumah's birthday, 21st of September 2025. Watch the Wonder Space show with Miss Natalie, coming to you from Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park on the 21st of September 2025 at 1:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Hey, the stage is set. Ghana, are you ready? From the 23rd to 28th September, the National Theatre comes alive again with the Ghana Theatre Festival 2025 under the theme showcasing the rich diversity of Ghanaian culture through the performing art. Kicking off in grand style on Tuesday, September 23rd is an opening ceremony. The week-long festival will feature performances from the resident companies of the National Theatre, School of Performing Art, University of Ghana, and various senior high schools. Be part of a symposium to discuss the impact of taxation on the fortunes of the arts industry. Let us enjoy the captivating GR People by Efo Kojo Maugbe. And oh yes, the hilarious Run for Your Wife by Image Bureau and April Communications on Saturday and Sunday respectively. There will be loads of networking opportunities, 6 days of drama, dance, music, masterclasses, and many more. Dial *714*39# to purchase tickets for selected performances or visit www.nationaltheatre.gov.gh. You can also call 050-147-6357 or 0244-830-963 for further inquiries. Ghana Theatre Festival, a celebration of heritage.
DSTV means choosing.
Amazing acting.
Face branding while streaming.
Front row at the gaming and super fanning while on the going. Winning! Binging and blockbustering. While others are white ricing, you're jolloffing.
This looks so good.
With something for everyone, anything is possible when you're DSTVing. Start today with all sorts of packages to match your...
Remember who we are seeing now? At risk of prostate enlargement. We a member or her 20 ebitimi prostate cancer. 5 bitimi afamu na dia obefamu.
Actually, this is not my fault. Why?
And to wada, entina medi maniche Executive Prostate Center.
Executive Prostate Center is a unique medical center where we harmonize in-depth traditional medicine with cutting edge science and technology to cure, to treat, and to prevent diseases like prostate enlargement, prostate cancer.
Executive Prostate Center, Madame Home, facilities no, any professional medical care.
Sisi a bibia clear wo system no. Ye nro ne so de natural. Into we koso afama ye.
Executive Prostate Center, my cured.
Welcome back. This is still Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Inu Safo, and Jude Duncan. Yao Minta has joined us for the sports segment, and we have a lot to talk about in very little time. So let's get right into it. Yao, are you doing well?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing well.
Great,
Hope you're doing
great,
well.
great. I'm very well. I'm excited for Rose today.
Oh, yes. Rose is the only Ghanaian athlete who's made it to the final in the individual events or in the individual disciplines. We have 8 athletes competing at the World Athletics Championship in Tokyo, and 4 of them, actually 6 of them, will be in the men's relay, 4x100 relay. That will take place today at 11:45 a.m. But the individual disciplines, we had the likes of Benjamin Azamati, Abdul Rashid Saminu competing in the 100 meters men's event, and Alex Amankwa competed in the 800 meter men's event, and Ibrahim Husseini, he competed in the 200 men's event, and none made it to the final. It was just Rosie Aboa, the lady, the shot behind me. She's the only one who's made it to the final. In the women's high jump, she cleared a height of 1.92 meters. To
That's
qualify.
a personal best, right?
Yes, more or less, yes. And so
they're going to start from 1.92 today?
No, they will start from the bottom again and rank it to the top.
Okay.
And so, yes, she's part of the 16 that have qualified to the final. And so, good props to her. And so we are wishing her the best. And yeah, like I said earlier, the men's 4x100 meter relay will also take place. And so, yes, they will have to pick between Benjamin Azamati, Abdul Rashid Saminu, Ibrahim Husseini, those guys to be able to make up the team. 4. They will have 2 as backup in case there's an injury in there somewhere, and so he can come in and replace one of the injured athletes in there. And so that's the rundown on Ghana at the World Athletics Championship. But as you can see in the shots behind me, we've had loads of exciting events taking place. Noah Lyles winning the men's 200 meter gold medal for the 4th time in a row. He's matched Usain Bolt's record, and already he's looking forward to the 2027 edition or event so that he can win a 5th consecutive gold medal, and that will make him the first man to ever achieve that mark. And so, he's matched Usain Bolt's record in the men's 200 meter event. The likes of Melissa Jefferson Wooden, she also bagged a double in the women's 100 meters and in the women's 200 meters. And that's the first time in over 20 years that an American woman has been able to achieve that mark. And you have the likes of Sydney McLaughlin, Levron. She's an interesting character in the sense that she holds the world record in the women's 400 meter hurdles.
Right.
And she did everything in the women's 400 meter hurdles. 1 gold at the Olympics, 1 gold at the World Championships, and she decided to ditch it and switch to the women's 400 meter flats. So no hurdles involved in the 400 meter flats.
Right.
And she switched, and she's now the world champion. And she ran the 2nd fastest time ever.
Wow.
She ran the 2nd fastest time ever. And so I look at it and I think, okay, it's just a matter of time before that world record also goes. And that will make her a 2-time world record holder in 2 events. And so, that's how good she is. And Botswana also bagging a gold medal in the a gold medal and a bronze medal in the men's 400 meters event. And so you can see there's a new wave going on in African athletics, where Botswana is more or less like the new kid on the block, and they are doing something very well, establishing athletics as a big-time sport. Looking at what Isaac Makwala did a few years back, now Letsile Tsubogo has taken over, and now there's a new generation of athletes also coming through.
I was just going to say, Tsubogo must have been disgusted by his 4th place finish.
Oh yeah. He was very disappointed, and because
you could tell in his post-game
post-race press conference. And the thing is, he hasn't done well in this championship. Looking at what he did at the Olympics last year, this year he hasn't been good at the World Championship. The 100-meter men's final, he got disqualified for false starting, and he didn't take it too personal. He was okay about it, believing that he'll be able to make amends for it in the 200 meters. And the 200 meters, he ended up finishing 4th behind Noah Lyles, Kenny Bednarek, and Brian Lavelle of Jamaica. He's another one to look out for in the future. 21 years old, and he managed to finish in 3rd place. And there's a new generation of Jamaican athletes coming through.
Led by
After
Seville, right?
Yeah, Oblique Seville. Yes, Oblique Seville.
Is it the face of the new gen?
Yeah, new generation. I think it will be Kishane Thompson because of what he did at the Olympics. You know, the Olympics is the apex, followed by the World Championships. Then Kishane Thompson finished in 2nd place at the Olympics in the 100 meters. And in these World Championships, he finished 2nd place behind Oblique Seville. But the interesting part is, after Usain Bolt left the scene, 2015 was the last time a man from Jamaica won the 100-meter event at the World Championship. And Oblique Seville this year ended that run. And so it was good to see Usain Bolt was at the stadium when Kishane Thompson finished in 2nd place and Oblique Seville finished in 1st place. And so there's a new generation coming through, and they are ready to take over, because there was about a 5-year period where they just dipped, and there was no one showing up in the men's event. After Asafa Powell, Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, those guys more or less reached their peak and left the scene. And now there's a new generation coming through. Brian Lavelle, Kishane Thompson, Oblique Seville. So
let's
good to
quickly talk about the Premier League. Jude's Chelsea has a game with Man United.
Jude's Chelsea, after losing to Bayern Munich in the Champions League, they take on Man United at Old Trafford today at 4:30 p.m. The Republic of Football on City 97.3 FM and on Channel 1 TV from 2 to 5. I will bring you all the lowdown on that particular game. It's a big matchup, and looking at how Chelsea have been slipping up, a loss or a draw, an unconvincing draw, wouldn't be too good for Enzo Maresca, but at least he's in a better place compared to Ruben Amorim of Manchester United, because he's in dire need of a win, because at the end of the day, you look at how Manchester United have started the season. It isn't encouraging at all. Out of 4 games, they have a win, 2 losses and a draw. Not the best start for Manchester United. And so, they will definitely need to beat Chelsea to win. And the interesting aspect of that game is that there's a potential that Alejandro Garnacho would start in this game for Chelsea after moving from Chelsea to Man United. And so that will be another major subplot to look out for in this game. And yes, before I leave, our Ghanaian teams will be competing in Africa. Starting today, Bibiani Gold Stars, they will be competing in the CAF Champions League. They will be playing against GS Kabylie of Algeria at the Accra Sports Stadium at 3 p.m. And then tomorrow, Enos Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they will be taking on Kwara United from Nigeria, also at the Accra Sports Stadium at 3. So both games will kick off at 3 p.m. So today and tomorrow, you can make your way to the Accra Sports Stadium to go and share Ghana's representatives in the CAF Confederations Cup and the CAF Champions League. And so that's the wrap on sports for this weekend. Mr. Duncan.
Thank you so much. That's our show for you. Join us tomorrow, same time, 7 a.m. bright and early for Sunday breakfast. It'll be lovely to see you and spend some time with you. Don't go. Don't go away, because there's a big issue right after this.
Bye-bye, guys.